Hey, so I've actually received a few emails and actually a few phone calls from people asking about where they can buy camping food. And, it's funny, they always, or most of them have said, it's for if there's a giant earthquake or anything like that. But given the coronavirus is going around, it's obvious that people want to stock up on these kinds of things, and that's really the reasoning. Um, I'm not here to talk about whether or not the media has hyped it up or not, or what that looks like. But here's the deal. I mean, even if it's a huge thing that could wipe out 10% of the population or not, everything that people are doing right now is all reactive measures. So they get afraid and they run to. For some reason, I keep seeing all these things about Costco. People going to Costco and buying up just toilet paper, water. I mean, there's other important things you should be buying, but whatever. I mean, those are all reactive measures, though. People are reacting to something that they're seeing, and my advice to everybody is to be proactive. I mean, we don't know if this is a for reals plague that's going to take out a bunch of people, like I said, or we don't know also when the next giant earthquake is coming, things like that. Whatever it is, I think that everyone should be taking proactive measures and just feeling comfortable about that. Things first of all, I mean, just living a healthy lifestyle, making sure that you're getting the vitamins that you need and the minerals and all those things and the nutrients, because that's so important. Second, you should have supplies on hand all ready to go. At the very least, you should have enough water for your whole family to go a month. And take in consideration, that's not just for drinking, but if there was a full-fledged emergency, you might not have running water in your house. So you need to plan on having water for bathing and washing of dishes and cooking and cleaning and all that stuff, as well as enough to drink. So at the very least, you should have all that on hand for your family. You should also have a very good, well-stocked first aid kit, just in case. You never know. Because if you have to run to, your local CVS, that's a reactive measure. You should have taken proactive measures, so that we have to worry about these kinds of things. I always also tell people to buy a quality water filter. If you live near any rivers, lakes, or streams or anything like that, if you have a quality water filter, and they're cheap, you can get a nice one for 40, 50 bucks. Now you can have clean water. If you don't want to do the water filter right, you can always do some bleach in your water. I recommend looking into the exact measures of that, though, so you don't just drink water that's full of bleach. And then also having enough food that is going to last you a few weeks. And also I tell people, thinking, it's kind of a bit of a tangent, but think of the rule of three. The average human will survive just 3 hours outside in harsh elements, so that could be, extreme heat or extreme cold. So it's three right there, 3 hours. The average human can go 3 days without water. Obviously, it's not ideal, but you can live 3 days without water, and then you can go 3 weeks without food. And I know that sounds terrible to go 3 weeks without food, but still, I mean, think about that kind of stuff, and just think, I don't want to go, 3 days without water, or 3 weeks without food. So have food ready to go. Have a supply, have a stash. That way you have proactive measures going on, not reactive measures going on. And then really, that's how you have nothing to worry about. That's how you have a little more security. You feel better about yourself and better about all the situations that are out there. So anyways, I just want to share that with you because just receiving those phone calls and emails and kind of just thinking about it and kind of just trying to share some advice out there, and just think about proactive stuff. Just be ready for anything, because you never know, what could happen later on today or tomorrow. And I feel pretty good. I got all that stuff that is mentioned, and I'm not worried. So that feels nice. Anyways, thanks for listening to the rant. Hopefully that helps you out in some way, shape, or form. Thanks. Bye.